Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you can see all of my upcoming videos. Today in this video, I am going to help you learn how to earn your children's trust. Suggestion number 1, just be an active listener. Your kids want to feel heard and respected the same way you want to feel heard and respected. So try being an active listener and just giving them a chance to speak and express their feelings. This can go from a day-to-day basis when they get home from school, they might want to tell you about their day, or even when you're deciding punishments or having to parent them, give them an opportunity to speak and feel heard. Suggestion number 2, being attuned into your child. This is taking active listening a little bit deeper and acting on nonverbal cues. So say you notice that your child is very tired, instead of handing out a punishment that day, maybe wait until they get a little bit of rest or sleep and then revisit the topic. Being aware of what they're not saying is just as important as knowing what they are saying. Suggestion number 3, use eye contact. Your kids want to feel you listening. They want to see that eye contact to know that you're actively listening. Suggestion number 4, respond. Always respond to your children, not only the verbal cues, but also the nonverbal cues. Make them feel heard and help them to be part of the punishment process. When I'm giving my children a punishment personally, I always make sure that they understand why they're being punished and that they are part of the process and can see and understand the punishment they're receiving. Suggestion number 5, always keep your promises. For me, I will not make promises that I cannot keep. If that means not telling my children about an upcoming vacation until the day before we leave, then that's what it takes for me. But I make sure that I never break a promise. So I will not give my children notice that we are going somewhere or doing something unless I know for sure I can keep that promise and follow through on my word. Whether it's going somewhere or something I promised them based off of behaviors. For example, if I tell them, if you behave and you do great and you get good grades in school, you can get such and such item at whatever store. If I give my kids a promise, I intend to keep it, and it is so important to me that I always keep my promises. Suggestion number 6, just tell the truth. Kids want to be told the truth the same way you want to be told the truth. Sometimes the truth isn't easy. It's not something you want to hear, and it might even be something that's a little bit hurtful, but being honest is important. If you don't teach your kids to be honest and you're not honest with them, then you can't expect them to be honest with you. Honesty goes both ways and is extremely important when it comes to parenting. Suggestion number 7, establish consistency, routine, and boundaries. Teach your children that it's okay to have boundaries and that we live by boundaries. They can establish boundaries of comfort for themselves as well as you establishing boundaries and expectations of what you expect from them. Also, be consistent in your discipline. If you punish for one thing one time, make sure that you're always consistent in receiving punishment for doing that one thing. Consistency is so important. Kids want consistency the same way we want consistency. Get them on a routine. If you can get your kids on a routine, it makes for a lot less craziness. If it's the same expectations and timeline every day, it makes life so much smoother and so much easier. So have the same bedtime, the same wake up time, the same dinner time if you can. The more routine, the better. And my final suggestion is suggestion number 8. Be open and willing to learn. Be open to the idea that as parents, sometimes we fail. So do our kids. We all fail in different ways, and that's okay. The big thing for me is with my children, after they've received a punishment, I always have a follow-up conversation. I talk to them, we talk through the situation, I figure out how I can personally grow from that situation, and we discuss what they could do different in the future. That way we're both allowing ourselves to grow and we're readjusting our boundaries. So we're just kind of resetting them and making it so that we both know the expectations moving forward. That's all my suggestions for today, but if you would like to tune in and see more of my videos, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.